Hey yo, what is good, everybody? It's Cameron and aka Cam in the building, you know what I'm saying? Simple. About 3 weeks ago, I bought all of the Nerdcore Patreons. It's something I thought I would never say. So today, we're gonna be reviewing all the Patreons because, bro, I never thought I would pay someone for free content. Pay someone to make content that they provide for free. It doesn't make sense, but I did it anyway. I want to give a disclaimer before we start though. Patreon is not about paying for a service. So it doesn't really matter whose Patreon gives you the best rewards or whatever. It's more about finding a way to support the creators that make the free content that you guys enjoy. If you don't want to pay for their Patreons, but you still want to support the creators, all you gotta do, right, bro, the number one thing you guys can do to support all these people that I'm mentioning, or any YouTuber, is turn off ad blocker for number one, okay? Because it doesn't hurt you to watch a 5-second ad and let the bank account stack up, okay, bro? Because if everyone turned off their ad blocker, bro, these YouTubers would be making money. You can also watch the video once, twice, 3 times all the way through. Bro, if you guys know K-pop fans, bro, K-pop fans, we react to a lot of K-pop on the channel. They be watching the K-pop videos 5, 20, 30, 40 times so they can get these videos to like 1 billion views so that everyone in the world sees it, okay? Because the more times you watch it all the way through, the more the YouTube algorithm is gonna bless these people with more views. More views equals more new subscribers. More new subscribers equals more views, which equal more subscribers. And then they make more money. The other thing is, if you guys actually want something in return for your money, all of these Nerdcore rappers, or pretty much 99% of them, have pretty solid merch, okay? You guys know, you've probably seen like the fabvl merch, the rustage merch. That one guy, MDG Entertainment, I'm sure you guys all watch his reaction videos. He's pretty entertaining. He always be wearing their merch. You know, it looks comfortable, okay? It looks good. So if you guys want something in return for your money, you could buy that instead of their Patreons. However, that just means that if you spend $40, they really only get like $5. Where compared to Patreon, they make all the money. Also, if this video seems a little bit rushed, it's because it is. I'm in the middle of my year 12 exams and I gotta get this video out before next gen consoles come out. Because next gen Xbox Series X, PS5 come out. I'm gonna be grinding, okay, on my main channel, okay? I'm gonna be grinding those videos out, but I still wanted to get this video out because I paid a lot of money to make their Patreons. It was a lot of money for me. So, because, you know, because I'm in my final year 12 exams, I'm still getting this video out to you guys. If you guys could smash that like and subscribe button for my dedication, I would really, really appreciate it. We react to every single rustage, Nerdcore, fablv, shawabadi, every single Nerdcore rap that come out, we pretty much check out. So smash that like, subscribe button for that. Okay, so I'm gonna be splitting this video into like 4 sections. As you guys can see, we've got the intro, which is this part. Then section 1, we're gonna have comparing what they actually give you, so like what each Patreon will actually say they're gonna provide. Section 2, we're gonna be comparing how active they are on these certain aspects that they provide. Then section 3 is gonna be a general discussion on how worth it is to buy these Patreons. Section 4, I have a surprise for you, okay? You don't have to wait for section 4. So I made this quick chart to show you guys what each Patreon actually gives you, and so that we can easily compare what each Patreon gives you. Now, first of all, we're gonna be starting off with shawabadi, and I want to apologize for butchering the spelling of his name. I just realized that's like so incorrectly how you spell his name, it's not even funny. It's because he told me this is how you say his name, shawabadi. So I went to spell that out, and I don't really think that, you know, it's that far off how it's spelled. Also, the other mistake I made is I didn't actually realize that you guys could join these Discords for free. You don't actually have to become a part of their Patreons or the $1 rewards to join their Discord. So just ignore the fact that it says $1 next to Discord. It's actually free. So how this chart pretty much works, if it has nothing under it, no dollar amount, that means is what you get in the $5 package. If it has $1 under it, that means you get it in the $1 package. Some people don't have $2, $3 packages that you can also buy. If it says that, you get it at that level. Also, people like NLJ have much more expensive packs that you get more stuff. We're only going to be comparing up to the $5 mark, because in my opinion, if you're trying to pay more than $5, then you're going to buy it regardless of how worth it is, or you really want something in those packages anyway. So as I said, you can get access to fablv's Discord for free, but at the $5 mark, you get access to his Patreon Discord, which he's fairly active in. I will talk more about that later in how active they are. For $1, you get name at the start of his videos or at the end, depending on the video. And I have to say, at $1, this is by far the best reward. Like, $1 package for fablv is amazing. You get his instrumentals at $5, which a lot of people are charging more $10, $15 packages. And then at the $1, you also get previews of his upcoming songs. So moving on to Rustage, obviously I've said you get his Discord at $2, but you can get that for free. At $2 package, you get access to his Patreon Discord. For $5, you get the name in the end of the videos and Twitter follows. He has a $1 package, but he doesn't actually give you anything in that package. He's just gonna give you stuff in the $2 and $5 packages. His $5 package is his most expensive package, so this is all he offers. And honestly, naming the end of videos and a Twitter follower is a pretty good incentive to buy this. Again, fabvl, you can access his Discord for free, but in his $3 package, you get access to his Patreon Discord. In his $5 package, you get name at the end of videos, and in his $1 package, you can get previews of his upcoming songs. Now, fabvl does have another tier above this, which is a Super Saiyan God, where you can get access to his instrumentals. I like how fabvl does keep it just like rustage and fablv. They keep it very simple, very clean, with not a lot of tiers. Now, none like Joshua really likes Patreon. He has about 1,000 different tiers where you guys can get like physical stuff. I reckon you should check it out if you really like none like Joshua. He has a lot of interesting packages. Even if you don't want to buy anything, I think it's still good for a laugh. He also charges per song instead of per month, so you can actually pay a lot more, but you can just choose to pay once per month, which is what I did. So again, you can get access to a Discord for free. His Patreon Discord you get at the $1 tier. You get a name in the end of the videos at $1. However, the name in the videos is a lot smaller and it's not like a full screen. It's kind of just part of his end screen compared to rustage and fablv and stuff who have that massive screen. At the $5 tier, you get previews of upcoming songs, and at the $1 and $3, $5, like all the upcoming, I think it's $1 and $5 tiers, you get more videos. You get access to behind the scenes, I believe, in $5 package, and you just get access to some like journal posts and stuff that he posts on his Patreon for the $1 mark. And I have to say, they actually are quite interesting, okay? So if you guys want to check them out, you can check them out. Connor Quest gives you access to his Patreon Discord at the $5 tier, and then he gives you Patreon videos plus posts at the $1 tier. And at $5, you get MP3 downloads, okay? He puts them on a Google Drive, and I think it's kind of interesting, okay? It's a good idea if like Spotify and Apple Music didn't exist. It's kind of cool though if you like downloading music for some reason, but yeah. Breeton Boy gives you access to his Patreon Discord at the $5 tier. He gives you access to his unreleased music from what I understand, because I only bought his $1 tier. From what I'm guessing, he kind of makes it sound like that's just his scrap songs. Like the songs he doesn't like, he'll just give out to his Patreon. And then he also gives early access to songs in his $5 tier. His $1 tier doesn't actually give you anything. Now, surprisingly, Divide Music actually has some of the most Patreons, I think, out of all of them. fabvl might have more, but like he has a lot of Patreons. I was quite surprised. But either way, at the $1 tier, he gives you access to his Patreon Discord, Patreon posts at the $1 tier, and he puts your name in the description for the $1 tier. The only bonus you get in the $5 tier is that he gives you wave file downloads of his songs, which again is cool if something like Spotify didn't exist. I guess if you like really high quality music, who knows. So the only people that don't put the name at the end of the video is Connor Quest, Breeton Boy, and Divide Music. However, Divide Music will put your name in the description, which is kind of cool, but I don't think it's really the same as having it in the video. They all have Patreon Discords that you get access to, so a lot of the stuff is very similar. There's like a few differing factors, like Rustage will give you an extra Twitter follower, fablv gives you some instrumentals, and stuff like that separates them a little bit. So I hope that chart kind of helps you guys figure out that they're all pretty much very similar in what they offer. So for activity, we want to be ranking them on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, for how actually active they are on each platform. We don't want to be comparing their Patreon and their Discord. So as you guys can see, we're starting off with Shawabadi. We're actually using his instrumental, but on Discord, he's really active, okay? He's, as you guys can see here, he was typing today as I was filming this video. He was talking to some people. I seen him in some other people's Discords as well. He also seems to personally welcome people into his Patreon Discord, and he could talk to people on there. He's very active on there as well. He even recognized me and remembered that I always say his name wrong, so he taught me how to say his name correctly.
It's Shawabadi.
And he seemed pretty angry, you can see right here. I try my best, but I still feel like I'm saying it wrong every single time. Overall, he's really active. You know, he'd be dropping and talking about his songs and stuff. So we want to give him a 9.5 out of 10 for activity on Discord. Now, for his Patreon, he hasn't uploaded an instrumental since October 5th. And really, he hasn't made any posts except he does give previews and releases of songs really early. As you guys can see, he gave early access to Wish You Were My Waifu song a week before the music video came out. So you got the full 2-minute 50 song a week before it came out. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, if someone had a monetized channel, they could easily take this preview, upload it to YouTube, give it a normal YouTube standard license, and then copyright Shawabadi's video. That would be tragic, you know what I'm saying? Because if he's waiting to upload it to YouTube till the music video is done, and he's uploading the audios as soon as it's finished, then that would mean that YouTube would think that the person that originally posted it would actually have the rights to it, when in reality they wouldn't. So overall, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10 for his Patreon. He pretty much posts the bare minimum on there. So, Rustage's Discord is by far the most active Discord out of everyone on this list. He's pretty active in it, as well as a lot of other YouTubers that you might know. A lot of the other people like Shawabadi, Connor Quest, Halo GC, all those kind of people that appear in Rustage's videos can be found in the Discord, okay? I was scrolling through some conversations. Their names all appear. Rustage also posts previews to his song on his Discord Patreon chat as well, and he'll talk about them in there as well. For all that, and being highly active, and his just whole Discord server as a whole, everyone in there being slightly more active than Shawabadi, I have to give him 0.1 higher, okay? Because they're both very active. Now, Rustage's most recent post on his Patreon was on the 12th of August, and it pretty much just said, due to overwhelming stress, I've now cut back on the rewards on my Patreon. Feel free to unsuport if you were on here for a particular reward. I no longer provide, I understand. Instrumentals will slowly be going up on my second channel when I find time to put them up. Discord rewards should now be automatic, so it links to your Discord. So pretty much, in other words, is, yeah, he doesn't care about his Patreon at all, and everything that he does do is through his Discord. That's why his rewards have been cut back drastically, and I kind of like it. He keeps it super simple, because we don't talk about it more in the discussion section of this video, but who the heck actually wants to be on Patreon? Now, we don't give him a 2. The reason he's not getting a 1 is because he does let people know that he's not going to be doing anything on his Patreon, and he has one of the most cleanest like Patreon setups when you actually go to buy it. fablv's Patreon chat has 2 messages, okay? It has 2 people talking in it, and they're not really even responding to each other, okay? It's just 2 random messages. And then looking through the log in general discussion, it looks like he comes on here about every week and a half and kind of just randomly says something. It says one time he went into the voice chat and stuff. So he gets a 3, okay? Because it looks like the few times he does come on, he like stays on there for a little bit. He sends a few messages. So either he has friends in real life, or he just hates talking to all people like me. Now, fablv's Patreon posts generally start with the following sentence: "So sorry I haven't posted in a while," or "So sorry I've neglected you." He's like 2 out of his last 3 posts start with that. So it looks like he pretty much comes on here like once every 3 weeks just to drop the instrumentals. So for that reason, I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 10. Again, he's just doing the bare minimum, I guess, just kind of uploading stuff whenever. So NLJ in his general chat seems to post like at least just something a day, okay? I couldn't really find like long length conversations with anyone, but they're probably there considering he seems to be fairly active on Discord. Now his chat is really hard to work out. I couldn't really figure out his server, but there wasn't really a Patreon section for people that didn't have Kage rank, which I'm pretty sure there was a Patreon section advertised, but I'm guessing it kind of just says the whole thing is a Patreon Discord, so I guess that's what he means. I'm kind of confused, but he's in there, so you'd be able to talk to him if you wanted to. So for that reason, we're gonna give him a solid 8 out of 10. Now, Don't Like Joshua by far has the most posts, as you guys can see, 163 previews up. He posts all his videos as on Patreon so that you can get them as ad-free. He has like 73 journal posts, and he even posts like some videos for his concerts. Now, I mean, it kind of looks more like a cult that abducts children and tries to suck the tail beast out of them, but I mean, you do you, I guess. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. Now, compared to everyone else, he would be like a 12 or a 13 out of 10, but this is just like in general, okay? So obviously like a 10 would be, you know, a level 10 would be Maverick membership, okay? Maverick Club membership. It's cool, okay? He posts a little bit there, but he doesn't go crazy on it. Now, Connor Quest, he seems to kind of post on his, or just say something on his Patreon chat every once in a while. I think on his Discord server, sorry. I wasn't able to get access to his Patreon chat, even though I paid for it. There was something Patreon glitched out and didn't actually give me access to his Patreon, but I should get access to his Patreon chat, but it's locked. I could probably ask him for it, but I need to get this video out finished the same day I'm recording it, so that's not going to be able to happen. So unfortunately, I don't know what he's like in his Patreon chat, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he would be fairly active in his Patreon chat, considering I've seen him in other people's chats and stuff. Like I seen him in Rustage's Discord server, I seen him on who was it, Shawabi's Discord server, and also he replied to me instantly on Patreon, so that gives me the impression that, you know, he'd probably be checking it fairly often. Now, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. As I said, I don't know how active he is in his Patreon chat, but he's fairly active in other people's chats and other people's Discords. He's just not very active in his own general chat. So Connor Quest doesn't have a lot in his Discord. As you guys can see, his last post was October 3rd. So he doesn't really update it too much. It does appear like he updates his Google Drive full of all his songs if you wanted to download them in MP3. I couldn't really figure out the folders, so I'm not actually sure, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of doubt once again and say he does. So I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. You know, I'm just assuming he's just updating the Google Drive, and if he's just doing that, you know, he's not doing a lot, but he's just doing enough, okay? You know, just updating the drive to get you guys the songs out. Now, Breeton Boy, the most underrated person in this video, okay? You guys all need to check out Breeton Boy. I actually joined his Discord, and he was in a voice chat, okay? He wasn't just typing away in chat. He was in a voice chat, as you guys can see right here. There was actually 2 voice chats going on at the same time, so I have to be a little impressed that his Discord is this active with actual voice chats going on. I didn't join because I've already been editing this video for 4 hours. As I said, I need to get this video done, and we're barely halfway through my editing, so it's probably gonna take me like 8 hours to finish this video. So I didn't join, but we're gonna give him a solid 9.5 out of 10, give him the same score as Shawabidi. Again, I've seen him again in lots of other people's Discords as well when I was making this video. See him in Rustage's and Shawabidi's Discord. So shout out Breeton Boy for being active. Now, Breeton Boy only has 1 post in his Patreon, and that's 1 post in total. That's not just because I bought the $1 package. If there was more posts, it would say upgrade to see these posts, but he only has 2 Patreons, and they're both $1 pledges, so that means he actually doesn't have any $5 pledges yet, so there would be really no reason for him to do anything. So he has just the 1 post just telling you to go check out the Discord, and yeah, that's really it. So I gotta give him like a 1 out of, it has to be a 1 out of 10 because there's literally nothing on it. So looking at Divide Music, he has a only Patreon, so like the only people in this Discord are Patreon. Everyone is the same rank except for Divide Music. It's pretty good, okay? He's fairly active, I want to say. It looks like, looking at the log, like he came on the 3rd of November and then just like was just talking the entire time. Like he probably spent like the whole day on it. He sent so many messages, and then other times like he won't go on for another like 5 days, and then he'll come back on, and then it seems like he'll talk a lot. So looking at the log, it looks like there's like massive sprees of him talking, and then he goes silent for a couple of days, and then massive sprees of him talking, and then he goes silent for a couple of days. So that's what it looks like. So overall, for activity on Discord, we're gonna give him a 7 out of 10. As I said, he goes really active and then he goes silent for a few days. He gets really active and he goes silent for a few days. So I think that's a 7 out of 10. So Divide on his Patreon just posts his songs, nothing else. So this is so that you can download it. Now obviously I've only got the $1 pledge for Divide Music and Breeton Boy, so I do not have access to these. However, the only thing he actually gives you, as I said, is the videos, or well, not the videos, the WAV download files. Now as you guys can see, I have to say Divide Music actually has the most money raised out of everyone per month. He gets $721 per month, 155 Patreons, which I think is really cool, because Divide Music, I have to say, he has the best collabs, okay? Every single song with Rustage and fabvl featuring Divide Music is god tier, okay? It's absolutely god tier, okay? But I don't really, like, I don't think his videos get crazy amount of views from what I see. I could be wrong. So I think that's pretty cool, you know? You gotta support the people that have the godly features that don't pull the views by themselves. But, yeah, so we're gonna rate his Patreon probably a 5 out of 10. Again, he just posts the minimum, okay? Just a very minimum. Okay, to start the discussion part of this video, I wanted to start by creating a tier list of what they give you in the $5 category. So we're gonna start off. Rustage is A tier, okay? Shawabadi is A tier. The reason so is because they have them big title cards, and they give you, Rustage will follow you, okay? That's kind of fire on Twitter if you wanted it. And Shawabadi will give you the instrumentals, okay? So they're both kind of fire. Also Shawabadi for $1, Shawabadi is S tier, but for $5, Shawabadi is on the A tier. Now moving on, for fabvl and None Like Joshua, they also pull a lot of views, and they have the end cards, but the end cards, oh no, wait, fabvl has it at the start of most of his videos, but they put your name in the video, and I think that's really cool. Same as Rustage and Shawabadi, but Rustage and Shawabadi give you just a lot more, I think, than None Like Joshua and fabvl. And that's some stuff that actually matters. Obviously, None Like Joshua will give you the most at the higher amounts, but at the $5 tier, I'll be 100% honest, I'm not really looking at the Patreon posts or anything like that. Also, considering Rustage and Shawabadi both have the best Discords, definitely both A tier. Maybe considering how good Rustage's Discord is, maybe S tier, okay? But probably not. Then I'll put Breeton Boy in C class, Conquest C class, and Divide Music in C class, okay? Pretty much all these people, like the Patreons are so similar. I'm not gonna put anyone D class, and no one deserves S class, okay? No one of the rewards you get really separate that much, so that's why I put it in the 3 categories. However, if this goes to the $1 options, it would probably change to look something more like this, maybe, okay? The $1 options, you know, Divide Music and I think Shawabadi both go up, because Shawabadi, you're getting the end screens you get in the end of the video for $1. Actually, Rustage would probably drop down. Yeah, it probably looks something more like this for the $1 mark. Okay, so the discussion section of this video is really about, is it worth it or not? Okay, is it worth it? I'm gonna say almost none of them are worth it, okay? But it's also kind of worth it, okay? Because for one, I mean, they need money somehow to survive, and if they can make the money, then they can make the videos full time. You get more videos, so it's kind of worth it. But also having your name at the end of the video is insanely cool for $5, okay? For Shawabadi, it's $1, okay? Imagine having your name at the start or end of Copy Ninja with 14 million views. That'd be pretty lit. Problem now is Rustage and fabvl both have so many people on their Patreon list that your name is so small, it's like almost insignificant. None unlike Joshua, also all the names are so small and insignificant. But Shawabadi, the names are nice and big, so I kind of like that. I have to say though, I like how almost none of them actually use Patreon because, bro, who wants to be checking Patreon every day? Like, it has to be the worst platform because what else can you do to go there, okay? You have to pay so much money in so many different subscription fees for it to actually be worth it. Also, I'm someone that doesn't really use Discord a lot, so again, the Patreon, like the Discord benefits don't really affect me at all because I don't even have Discord on my phone. I'm never checking Discord. I don't really want to start using Discord. Like, I don't want to really talk to these random ass people, so it doesn't really matter. But again, if you were really desperate to talk to people or you wanted to talk to Rustage, fabvl, like you wanted to talk to these people, then I guess buying the Patreon would be a good way so that you could know you can actually contact them. Again, having Rustage follow you on Twitter, that's probably the coolest one. Having them actually follow you on Twitter. But if it's worth it, really just matters how much you're really going to be using the stuff. Like how much you actually care. Like, that's the main thing, I think. The main thing is how much you actually care about the perks. Is that pretty much how much worth it is. Alright, Gazer. Ronald is out. Okay, I gotta go finish editing the rest of this video. Bro, I've been making this video for 4 hours and I still have more to go. Bro, I actually want to kill myself. Also, the other thing I forgot to mention, bro, if you guys are a Conquest Patreon or Breeton Boy, or like if you Conquest Breeton Boy, if you guys are watching this, bro, if you guys want the best rewards, offer to put people's name at the start or end of your videos, okay? Just like Rustage and fabvl. It is by far the best reward. Divide Music puts it in the description, which is cool, I guess. But in the video is by far the best reward. Alright guys, this is really the end of the video. As I said, there is a surprise, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm not a Nerdcore rapper or nothing, okay? In fact, I can't rap. In fact, everyone's made it very... Flight Reacts himself has made it clear that I can't rap.
Bro, it's just like, I'm trying to find the flow or something, like...
But I keep trying anyway, you know what I'm saying? I keep trying anyway, you know, persistence is key. There's slight improvements every time, very slight improvements. But when you start at the bottom, you need a lot of slight improvements to make it even listenable. So I tried, okay? Well, we made a rap about the Nerdcore rappers. As I said, don't expect anything crazy. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what your thoughts were on the video. Like just the video as a whole, okay? I think I broke down everyone's Patreons pretty well. See what you're getting. Now, the main purpose of this video is kind of mainly for entertainment, really, like show you guys what people actually offer on their Patreons. Could be, you know, if you're a YouTuber or something, you want to start your own Patreon, then like this is compare with what people offer. But also the main thing for me was like, because before I did this, I was like, which Patreons do I want to buy? Like, if I want to buy one person's Patreon, who's it gonna be? And I was really stuck deciding between fabvl, Rustage, and Shawabadi, okay? As I said, they're the three that I like the most, okay? They put the name in the title. And I still can't decide, but like, I hope like one person, if this made the one person decision easier, okay, then the goal is achieved, okay? But as I said, bro, I've been working on this video for 5 hours now, and I still gotta edit the video for the song. So you guys gotta smash that like, subscribe button, and it's 5 hours straight, okay? But I'm gonna keep emphasizing how long this video is taking me because I need you guys to smash that like, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Sitting, chilling, procrastinating, wasn't winning, fantasizing, copy ninja, showing gun, headband I was wearing one, rustage came on my screen, faster than a shuriken, copy ninja, go so hard, oh, there's another one, all for one, call for some, I ain't coming soon, nah, stall for some, need some bars, this is my tune, yeah, One Piece stars might consume my June, like a Zoom class, One Piece podcast, D&D, how did the time pass, who's this feature, who is fabvl, dark side now, my diction able, can't decide, is he stable, song so sad it's almost fatal, songs are right so grab a saddle, Fortnite it's a royal battle, life's a movie, it's a fable, grab a smoothie, enjoy the channel. Nerdcore rappers need no savage, once you heard they do damage, hunt you down Tandoori tracking. Demon Slayer, know they packing. Not your fault, you probably lacking. Patreon, know they stacking. Multi-characters, no capping. Story sad like Ace's captain. Yo, run it back, I got ramen in the sack. This is Sage's 6 bowls, you know I never lack. NLJ, call a minute, flash on the track, yeah. Flash on the track, yeah. On the dash, run it back. NLJ, man can slay, take your bay. He too speedy, can to try to rap, but you probably die. You can't breathe, he pace too fast. I can try, but sister side. Skill gap too fucking fast for just one life. It's wobbly, bring the wasabi. What the fuck does that even mean? Is that mean? Sorry, I swear the name is real clean. K-pop stand, speak Korean, that's not even a meme. Growing fast, master the craft, about to be a murder scene. Nerdcore rappers need no savage. Once you hear they do damage. Hunt you down, Tandoori tracking. Demon Slayer, know they pack it. Not your fault, you probably lack it. Patreon, know they stack it. Multi-characters, no capping. Story sad like Ace's captain. Connor Quest is on a quest to be the best, believe it. Need no rest, not a test. It's a contest, seen it. Connor Quest, a triple threat. Drip, drip, drop, then drop top. Just like bro, my hero seen it. Success is come believe it. DPS, I'm here, maybe it's the sun god, yeah. No forward, sun come out, I'm the real god, yeah. Sound like Escanor, it's like they the same man, yeah. When he rap, I really think they the same man, yeah. Every rapper's like I'm listening to the characters, yeah. So when you listening, I hope that genius really registers. I'm sitting back, being sidetracked, waifu rap, I know I track. Game Boy Jones, never lack, DBC on attack. Nerdcore rappers need no savage. Once you heard they do damage. Hunt you down, Tandoori tracking. Demon Slayer, know they pack it. Not your fault, you probably lacking. Patreon, know they stacking. Multi-characters, no capping. Story sad like Ace's captain. Breeton boy, not a toy. Saucy beats, he destroy. Rap night need a fight. Vibe, music on a flight. Vocals crazy day and night. Savvy Hugo, rap like Kruger. Freddy married just like Hugo. Dizzy 8, just turned 8. Do not hate. Bro, Dizzy 8 just turned 8, bro. I'm pretty sure he's older than that, bro. Bro, what the heck? It's been like a whole month. I just been listening to Nerdcore rap all month, bro. Where the heck did my month go? Bro, I didn't even watch any anime. I just watched their raps. What the heck?